Hi colleagues, let's look at this lesson plans. They're straightforward, they're easy to use. At the top there you can see um, the information is clearly visible, and then we have a display. It is talking about the theme table, the things that you're going to put on the theme table, and then next to the theme table, if there's a wall, what you're going to put there. Okay, so we'll show you an example according to this week, or an example of another week, so that you know how to design it yourself. And then what are we discussing now? Because we are discussing myself, our theme is myself, we are starting about the name. So children are going to be practicing their names and stuff like that. So our creativity, our main activity, or our teacher guided activity, this is the one. So children will be doing music and movement, gross motor, art, sensory development, and music according to the days. Okay, so as we know, as part of the elders, it's important for children to have music and movement, to have gross motor activities, elder one, to have art, to have sensory development, to have music and movement. Okay, colleagues, and then a story time. So story time, during story time, you take a book which has a big pictures and which is colorful. You read it for the whole week, and then you can let them touch the book, and then you can even dramatize it. When you're done, you can do puppet shows, so that the kids will learn language from that, and they will even enjoy. Okay, so during play, there's this thing we call treasure hunt. Treasure hunt, you can hide a shoe. You can hide a shoe and then tell them to look for it. Okay, because they are young, you can hide it while they are watching. Just hide it under the covers and then ask them, where is the shoe, and let them look for it. Okay, and then we have fantasy play. Here they'll be playing fantasy, whatever they want to play. You can interchange them. Treasure hunt, fantasy play, this is play. So what are we doing here? So here is Monday. Okay, we are doing myself. So under recognition, what is recognition is our weekly focus, colleagues. Our weekly focus. Okay, so count from 1 to 5, then while pointing then count while pointing the numbers and the rhymes. So here we're speaking about counting the numbers. Okay, let us say you are focusing on number 1, or let's say we are focusing on number 2. Okay, we are focusing on number 2 today. It means we should just put number 2 there, and then during our theme, our focus time, we'll talk about number 2. We'll do activities that are in line with number 2. Maybe you can tell them to clap hands 2 times and stuff like that. Do mental math so that we can reinforce it. Okay, or we can count while clapping hands and stuff like that, and make sure that when you're counting, you are pointing at a number so that they can see it. Okay, do the same with letters, do the same with shapes, do the same with colors. Okay, talk about them while pointing them. Talk about them while pointing the objects that are representing them. Okay, when I'm talking about the color, yes, I can point the color that is on my theme table, but at the same time, I can point colors around the classroom. If I'm talking about the letter, I'm going to walk around the classroom and touch everything that starts with that letter. It is teaching them phonemic awareness when they are very small. In fact, it is teaching them language. They are very young for some things, but they are coming. All right, so now we're going to discuss our names, talk about our names and stuff like that. Make it fun when you discuss their names. Oh, you, this is so and so, she stays here and there, while others, the friends are listening, and then you pull another child, you do the same thing. You can do that every day until they are used to their names, until they are used to introducing themselves. And then our activity, we are coloring in. This thing is for Monday. Okay, and then we have a story. We're going to take our story, sit down, we can sing a rhyme, sit down, and then read our story. And then we have playtime. That's treasure hunt. I did explain treasure hunt. What is it? Hide anything and let them find. And here, these are the characteristics. These are the developments. Okay, under recognition, which is our focus time. What are the kids learning? It's written there. Under theme discussion, what are the kids learning? Under creativity, what are the things I'm talking about? What are the things, what are the developments? Where are kids being developed? Which area are the kids being developed? During story time, same thing. During playtime, they are written there. Okay, so do you see this is not difficult, colleagues? There's nothing difficult there. It is the same for all these weeks. Everything is the same. So if Monday we did music and movement, Tuesday we're going to do any activity that is according to cross motor. It is written, it is there in our lesson plans. You will find it on Wednesday. Our main activity will be something that is in line with art. On Thursday, our activities will be something that is in line with sensory development. On Friday, then is like we're doing revision. We can dance or we can sing. Do you understand, colleagues? Or we can do any movement like commands. When we say commands, we're talking about such activities whereby you're going to tell the kids, okay, when I raise my hand, raise it, or raise your hands, or clap your hands, or move around, stuff like that. Those are commands. Okay, colleagues, this is straightforward. This is very easy. When you have questions, I'm always available to be asked. I'm here for you. Thank you very much.